Good morning and welcome to the show. I smell something good here in the studio this morning with Keisha Kelly, who's the owner-operator of Divalicious Cakes.
Yes.
And she's going to give us a little lesson on cake decorating.
Right.
But I want to ask you a few questions first.
Okay.
I mean, how'd you get started with all this? I mean, did you wake up one morning and say, I want to bake cakes for a living? I mean, how does that happen?
No, well, actually, I started doing birthday cakes for my children. My very first cake was my daughter's first birthday cake, a little Care Bears cake, and it was kind of,
And it's kind of a fun activity for kids too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Do kids help you make cakes sometimes?
Yes, they love to help me, especially with these little cutouts. They just roll it out like Play-Doh and use the cutters to cut it out. They have a blast with it.
These are beautiful things. I mean, I'm looking at that, and it almost doesn't look real. I mean, it's so pretty. I mean, it does. It looks like it's made out of plastic or something, but that is completely edible.
Yes, completely edible. Yep.
Now, what do you call that type of cake?
Well, actually the appliques that are on here are fondant. It's like an edible dough that you can mold in any shape or form and put onto the cake. You can actually cover the whole cake in it if you want to as well, to give it a more smooth and clean look to it.
So it almost looks like a sculpture. It's just really almost looks too pretty to
eat, it's
know.
Cake art for sure.
It is, I guess it is cake art. Now, if I order a cake from you, can I order any flavor I like, or is there a standard cake that you make, or how's that work?
No, you can pick any color, any flavor that you want, and I will bake it up from scratch for you, whatever icing you want. I'll make it fresh for you, and then we'll decorate it, come up with a decorating design. I'll decorate it and then deliver it out to wherever you need it.
So who are your typical customers? Is this like kids' birthday parties maybe, or who orders these type of cakes?
I get a lot of kids' birthday parties, anniversaries, family reunions, graduation.
Now, we've only got a few seconds left, but before we have to run off to the local weather, but maybe, just maybe, you can teach me how to decorate a cake. I think you brought a blank one along with you.
Right.
You brought these little appliques with you, and I love these little jimmies here.
Right.
Maybe we can play with those on the other side of these messages.
Definitely. We're going to have a blast.
Okay. And we'll be right back after your local weather, brought to you by the West Pittman Law Firm. westpittmanlawfirm.com. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Keisha Kelly from Divalicious Cakes, and we've got some Divalicious looking stuff here.
Yeah.
Now, we've got this Play-Doh looking stuff, but it's not Play-Doh.
It's not Play-Doh. It's fondant. It's sugar dough.
Fondant. It's sugar dough, so you can actually eat this stuff.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to try some. Tastes nothing like Play-Doh.
No.
And I know that because I used to eat Play-Doh as a kid. So what you would do, and I see you've done one here already, you would have to roll this thing out, and you did a much finer job than I did rolling this out. Oh, yeah, I see. I see what you're doing here. All right. I see what you did there.
There you
not
go.
very good. You're a better roller than me because I could see yours is like a little more symmetrical and mine's kind of long. But okay, so we've got that done. Now what do? We got to make some patterns,
now we pick a shape. Yeah, pick a shape. I got a flower.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a little circle maybe.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And you just press it out just like you would do with regular Play-Doh.
My circle's stuck.
Just stick your finger down in there.
My fat finger. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
All right.
And then you just sit it down in the middle like that.
Bada bing, look at that. Now we can put that right on the cake, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to put this right in the middle. How's that? Am I doing this right?
Oh, that's super cute.
All right.
Boop.
Wow.
Right.
Now what holds it on there?
Well, you can actually put a little bit of water down.
So we would dampen this a little first
Yeah.
and then put it on. I messed up your process already.
That's
didn't I?
okay.
Let's try another one. I
Well,
see
it's
you've got
pretty
some prepared
sticky.
ones here.
Yes,
so
I do.
Let's wet that down and put a few more flowers on that thing and see how that works.
So you just put a little bit of water.
Just a
you want
little
some.
bit. You
Yeah.
don't need to slather that thing.
No, it doesn't need to be.
So wherever there's that little
juicy.
dab of water,
Yeah,
we
you
can
just
stick
put
a
the
flower.
Right.
And man, oh man, it's just like a little.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and I like the way you left the petals sticking up. I
Right.
flattened mine out.
That's okay.
Yeah, I feel bad now. I need
Well,
some more
you
water.
know.
I need to put one more on.
Okay.
I'm having flower envy here. Okay, let's see. All right, now this one. There you go. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
That is a beautiful little spring cake you
Right.
have there. You know. Actually, summer. Maybe wildflowers. Who the heck knows? This is wonderful stuff. So you can do all kinds of shapes. You even do sculptures,
Right.
on these cakes. And we can order any type of cake we want from you.
Any type of cake. You send me a picture of something you like, and we can draw up something and work around it. So we don't exactly copy the picture, but it'd be something completely your own.
Or we could just invent something in our minds, give you a call, and you'll consult with us over what a good cake would look like.
Exactly.
And you'll say, I have a birthday party, or mitzvah, who the heck knows? You know, I need a cake.
Whatever your color scheme is, whatever your theme is, we'll work it out.
How do I get in touch with you?
Well, you can call me. That's the easiest way to get in touch with me. Or, you know, send me a text message or email.
And it's Divalicious Cakes.
Right.
Okay. It's Keisha's Divalicious Cakes, and your number is?
It's 850-252-5408.
5408. All right, well, that's awesome stuff. This is so much fun. And we didn't even get to the jimmies yet, which I was a little disappointed. Do you sprinkle those around too?
Yes.
We may have a few seconds left. Let's do some jimmies before we get out of here.
All right,
we got to try
so
some of that.
we're just going to wet it.
Okay.
Around the edge here.
Okay. Do I place them or sprinkle?
Sprinkle them on there.
Sprinkle them on.
Yeah.
Woo, yeah. Keisha Kelly from Divalicious Cakes. Thank you so much for coming on the show and putting up with me.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, and then you're going to help me out with the break.
I will, and we'll be right back.
After your Mad Hatter Minute.
Hi, this is David Lovett, and this is your Mad Hatter Minute. Preventative maintenance is critical to keeping your vehicle running properly. Everyone knows that you need to change the engine oil and do periodic tune-ups, but no one remembers to do the timing belt. The timing belt is part of your vehicle that's located behind the timing cover, and it's not visible when you open your hood. It's a rubber belt just like your serpentine belt or V-belts that are visible when you open your hood. Timing belts synchronize the rotation of the engine's camshaft and crankshaft so that the valves open and close at the proper strokes. Some vehicles have engines that are called interference engines, which means that the valves open and close based off the rotation of the timing belt. Pistons move up and down, valves move up and down. Should that timing belt break while you're driving, pistons continue to move, the valves drop, and there's a likelihood that the piston will strike the valve and either bend the valve or actually puncture the piston. Should your timing belt break while you're driving, it could be a very expensive repair, or it could be a complete engine replacement. Don't be surprised if the shop replacing the timing belt also recommends replacing the cam seals and the crank seals. It's best to spend a few extra dollars to have those seals replaced when you're doing the timing belt rather than run the risk of getting oil all over the brand new timing belt and have the timing slip. Best advice is to change the engine timing belt every 60,000 miles. I am David Lovett, and that has been your Mad Hatter Minute.
Hey folks, this is Joshua Brown with Mad Hatter on 23rd Street. Is your check engine light on? If it is, text MADHAT28, that's MADHAT28, to 24247 and we'll check it for free.
Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Pamela Elliott from Elliott Vocal Studios and Talent Agency. You've got a special event coming up tomorrow, don't you?
We do. We have open mic night for teens and adults.
What does that mean? I mean, I can come in there and just start singing?
Yes.
Not that you'd want me to, but if someone had talent, they could do that.
Yeah.
Or think they have talent, at least.
It's open to the community. Anybody can come in there and with good taste music, of course. We ask you to keep it in good taste. But bring your acoustic instruments. If you want to bring a cajon or some bongos, that's fine. Don't bring, please don't bring a full drum set. We just don't have room for that. But we have a keyboard set up for you. We have plugins for your guitars and all that kind of stuff. And we have a great time at open mic night. We have some amazing talent from around the community that comes in and sings and has a great time, and it's very entertaining.
Yeah,
and it's an opportunity.
I went to an event at your place one time, and I couldn't believe the talent that was there.
Yeah, you went to the showcase. That was crazy good.
Yeah, that was
it's the best of the best there. That was really, really fantastic.
But open mic night is open to the public. Now, does it cost anything?
Not a dime. Just come on in. It's a free event. It is for the community. It's just somewhere to go and have an opportunity to sing and play
and meet other musicians too.
Meet other musicians, and it's great. It's great. I know that we had, last time we had people exchanging numbers and stuff like that, and like, let's get together and write some music, and it was really cool.
Yeah, it is a cool kind of creative atmosphere there. And if you don't know where Elliott Vocal Studios is at on 23rd Street, it's that octagon building there, which is, I guess, several buildings kind of linked together.
It's like 4 octagons together.
Yeah, and it's really cool because you got a state-of-the-art recording studio in there.
Yes.
And a really comfortable meeting area, which is like someone's living room. It's just this big meeting area.
It's a big old huge room.
It is.
And
it's great.
It's our multi-purpose room, and we set up and with sound equipment and all that stuff, and we just have a great time.
It's very casual, it's very cool, it's very comfortable. I would if you're a musician looking for a place to kind of vent your spleen, it's the perfect venue for that. And it's intimate too. It's not like you're so much performing for a large audience. It's an intimate kind of gathering of musicians.
Yeah, there's usually anywhere from 40 to 60 people there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now, do you meet new people every time you do this?
Every time.
Really?
We have somebody new come in. One of the last ones that we did, Dr. Cobb, who is he's a chiropractor here and an acupuncturist, and he is just a hoot. He's so good. He's come a couple of times, and he came in last time, and we had such a good time listening to him.
So what does he play?
He plays the guitar and he sings.
All right.
He plays several different kinds of guitars and he sings. He's brought, and at times he's brought a couple of different ones, but he's really good. And that's just one of the examples. Of course, and we have our teachers usually sing, and every now and then we get Chris Gobber to come and.
Oh yeah, Chris. We've had him on the show. Yeah, he's got those mad saxophone skills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you can play an instrument too. It's not just singing or just an instrument. If you have a cool poem you want to come recite, and you need a place to do that, to practice, hey, bring it on.
All right, great. So, instruments, musical, singing, poetry, whatever talent you want to do, acting. Yeah. So I can go up there and do a soliloquy from Hamlet if I wanted to.
Sure.
I like to be or not to be. Should I go to Elliott Talent Agency and Vocal Studios? I don't know. That's the question. Probably not. So what else is happening out there? So you've got this big event tomorrow night. You've got this whole open mic night, open to the public, free. What time does it start?
It's Friday, tomorrow night, and it starts at 6:30, and it goes till 8:30-ish, whenever,
All right.
We have a good time.
But keep it light. No drum sets, no big equipment.
Right.
If you can carry it in, it's welcome, but anything bigger than that's kind of...
And we do have, like, popcorn, and we supply water and things like that.
Light refreshments as well.
Yeah, light refreshments.
Well, that sounds like such a cool thing to do. It really does. How many of these have you done so far, the open mic nights?
Oh, good gracious. I'm not sure. A bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done several of them.
Yeah, it seems like you've got something going on there every week.
Nearly.
Whether it's a day camp or a class or a talent agency event or now this open mic night,
Yeah.
And I guess as a talent agent, you kind of scout it out too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Gotta
a
do
dual
that.
purpose, Pamela Elliott, always a pleasure to talk with you and see the goings-on out there at that Octagon on 23rd Street. And just as a reminder, how do people get in touch with you?
You can go to www.elliottVocalstudios.com, or you can give us a call at 215-6050.
Thanks again, and that is your musical tip for the week. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. It is Ocean Week, and I have Clay Galbraith and Michelle Girth here. Clay is from Diver's Den.
Good morning.
Good morning, who I recently had a dive with. He was one of my tormentors there. And we have you're from where again? From Captain Anderson's Marina, not restaurant.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Michelle. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
It is Ocean Week. What does that mean?
Ocean Week. Well, Ocean Week in Florida is celebrated the same week for the whole state because this is the 50th anniversary of Sea Lab 1 being down at the bottom of the water.
I so remember that from when I was a kid. Yeah.
Where were you 50 years ago, right?
I was a kid. I was a little kid.
We were all little kids.
And Sea Lab went on for a while, didn't it?
11 days.
11 days.
Yeah, 11 days.
I hope you're going to say 11 years. That way I wouldn't seem so old.
Sea Lab 1 and 2 followed, but you know, it actually was the forefront of ocean exploration and the physiology and psychology of men underwater.
And those were important times, too. There was a time of the moon shots and all that other stuff that was going on.
Exciting.
When our country was really blazing into new territories.
Yeah,
and
pushing
stuff
the envelope.
That. Pushing the envelope, in outer
Yeah.
space and inner space as well. Now you're still doing that. You're still pushing the envelope in inner space.
Waiting on you to show up for class, but
I've been a bad pupil.
We're also having the lion tamer contest
Yeah, I wanted to ask
as
you about
part
that.
of this. It's a fishing tournament for spear fishing. It'll involve gag grouper, red grouper, black snapper, and lionfish.
Now, are you a spearfisher, Clay? Do you do that?
I am.
There's a TV show now, a spearfishing TV show. Have you seen that?
I
one
have
yet?
seen that.
Yeah.
It's reality TV.
It is reality
Yeah,
TV.
I mean,
How
it's
real is it?
Not very.
Okay. I thought so. Just like this show. Not
We would
very
throw
real.
most of them off our boat.
Oh, would you? Yeah. A lot of prima donnas are on that show, But that's what makes a reality
That's
show,
right.
the personal conflicts and all that. So the Lion Tamer tournament has been going on for how long?
This is third year.
It's his third year. And how do you win? You spear the biggest fish? Is that
Yes, the lionfish is what's going to determine the winner. I mean, your lionfish is combined with the weight of one of your other fish. So whoever gets the most lionfish is probably going to be the overall winner.
Okay, and why lionfish?
They're an invasive species. They're not native here, and they are ferocious eaters. They eat all the native fish, and they have no natural enemies except for us. And they do not really bite hook and line very well. So pretty much the only way you can get them is to spearfish them.
Well, geez, nobody's going to miss the lionfish after this tournament, that's for sure. We have to run off to a break, but on the other side of that, I want to talk more with you about Ocean Week and all the things that you're in charge of.
Awesome.
You're watching Waking Up with Don. It's Ocean Week, and I'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Clay and Michelle, and we're talking about Ocean Week and some of the things that are going on that Divers Den is doing and some of the stuff that Captain Anderson's Marina is doing. Now, Captain Anderson's Marina is hosting an Ocean Fest. What's that all about?
Oh, Ocean Fest is on Saturday, coming up in just a couple days. It's a full day of fun with lots of family activities, kids activities, including a kids fishing clinic where they'll learn all the basics of tying knots and then fishing in the Grand Lagoon. And lots of a fishmonger contest.
Now, the fishmonger contest is what? What do you do as a fishmonger?
I throw a fish at you.
Oh, you throw?
And you try to catch it.
Sounds like good family fun.
Exactly.
Fish chucking. Yeah, I like it.
Exactly. It's all things fun and fishy going on all day. And then, of course, it culminates in where everybody wants to hang around at 4 o'clock to watch all the dive tournament weigh-in.
Now, are you going to compete in this, Clay?
I am not going to compete. I'm going to be the one weighing the fish.
Okay.
So.
All right, so both you guys in conjunction are kind of working on the same the same event there.
Absolutely.
Okay, now do I need a ticket or anything to go, or can I just show up?
It's free.
It's free.
The festival is free to come.
Okay.
The only thing that you need to pay for, all the kids' activities and stuff are free. But if you want to go on the safari that day, you don't have to be a diver to check out the cool marine life in St. Andrews Bay. So we pull a trawl net in the bay and bring a safari. Yes.
I like it.
And we're calling it the Sea Lab Safari because part of the proceeds benefit the Man of the Sea Museum as part of this week being Sea Lab's 50th anniversary celebration.
So you go out in the bay, you got a little troll net, and then you just kind of analyze what you
we pull it up. It's like opening up a present from the bay. Every time we do that, you never know what it's going to be in there, and you check out all the cool marine life, so we bring it to you.
Now, this bay is pretty unique in North America, isn't it?
It is. We found out that it has the most diversity of marine life of any bay in North America because it doesn't have a lot of freshwater rivers flowing into it, and it retains a high salinity level from the tides.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So
It's
we
pretty
got
cool.
that going for us
in our backyard.
Yeah, right in our backyard.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. So Clay, you're going to be one of the judges, I suppose,
Right.
for this Lion Tamer dive tournament. And I tell you, there's no downside to this thing because you're getting rid of an invasive species.
That's right.
That no one's going to miss. What's the name of that species again?
The lionfish.
The
You get to eat
lionfish. So you're the lion tamer. You need to get rid of those, and plus family fun.
And
then
the
we get
cool
to eat
thing
them.
about them is they're great to eat.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
great
wow.
to eat, and actually Conrad Yakum from Boatyard Spinnaker will be there actually cooking them and giving away samples.
Wow, I'll go by just for
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
If there's food involved, I always show up.
Yeah.
But so that's awesome stuff. So no downside at all. It's free, except for maybe the safari. You may have to pay a nominal fee to do that.
Right.
There's also the tournament that's going on, and there's
Yep.
going to be activities for the kids.
Oh, yeah, all day.
And fish mongering.
And fish prints. And fish prints. You ever taken a fish and,
fish
put ink on it and laid it on paper? You can go home with your very own fish print.
I've actually seen those. They look like
yeah.
fossils almost.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they do. And it's free.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
fun.
And you could frame it, and the
And
kids
you can
could do
frame
it.
And
Yes.
the kids will do it.
And then you
yes.
could eat your artwork afterwards. How many people can say that? Well, I got to tell you, Clay and Michelle, I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I appreciate you coming on the show. And yes, I will be back to dive with you soon.
We're waiting.
I'll be there.
I have some sharks waiting on you.
Yeah, well, check out all the. There's a lot of other stuff going on during Ocean Week at GrandLagoon.org. So check out all the stuff all around the Grand Lagoon area.
So GrandLagoon.org, and that's how we can find out more about this.
Or Divers Den PCB.
DiversDenPCB.com for the lionfish tournament. All the rules, sign-up sheets are on there.
Right.
And if we just Googled up lionfish tournament, we'd probably find it, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would think so.
Yeah. Or CAPT Anderson's Marina.
CAPT Anderson's Marina.
There you go.
Well, thanks so much for coming on the show, guys, and you're welcome back anytime. And good luck with the Lion Tamer dive
I'll see you
tournament
Saturday.
and the Seafari. Yeah, I'll see you then. That wraps it up for this show, and we'll see you next time.